Now, we are also very proud that our congressman, unlike many of his Republican members, colleagues in the House, is not afraid to hold a town hall meeting and is not afraid to meet his constituents. Ladies and gentlemen, Congressman Jared Huffman.
Thank you. All right. Are you guys ready to get this democracy party started? It is so good to see 5,000 defenders of democracy. I want to thank you for caring enough about our country to be here and participate in this National Day of Action with millions of other Americans all over this country, part of a peaceful protest against everything Donald Trump is doing to our great country. Now, we know we're here because we know this is not a golden age. We know that Wednesday was not Liberation Day. It was a petulant president sending the global economy into chaos, and in 2 days causing 25% of our GDP to go up in smoke. We are being gaslit and fleeced and betrayed, and we are here because we're not going to take it. Now, in the darkest days of the American Revolution, in the winter of 1776, when it wasn't going so well, one of our great founding fathers, Thomas Paine, I'll paraphrase, he said, "These are the times that try people's souls." And he went on to explain that America didn't want all of the conflict and the extreme peril that we were facing in that moment, but he said elsewhere, "The times have found us." Well, folks, here we are. We did not want all of this conflict and corruption and chaos, but we have no choice but to face it head on because the times have now found us. We can't stand by while Donald Trump shreds our democracy, takes away fundamental rights, stirs up culture wars to try to make us hate each other, to distract and to divide us. We won't sit on our hands as he crashes the economy and drives up the cost of living for all of us with his unhinged tariffs and trade wars. We won't tolerate the way he is embracing the worst dictators on the planet and turning our friends into adversaries. We cannot abide the biggest scam in American history, allowing billionaires and oligarchs to take over our government and to turn it into something that only serves them. We did not want any of this, but the times have found us, which is why we are standing up and speaking up in solidarity with millions of our fellow Americans. And it is so important that we continue doing this, because unleashing the awesome power of public opinion is going to be a key part of stopping this and taking our country back. Now, I see a lot of proud Democrats here. But let's be clear, this is not about right versus left. This is about right versus wrong. Everyone is welcome here. All you have to do is love some basic American values. Democracy, decency, fairness, justice, and yes, diversity, equity, and inclusion. These are not dirty words to be scrubbed from federal agency websites. These are core values that make us better. Now, we are fighting against a corrupt agenda that's trying to take away health care and threaten Social Security for millions of working families. And we say, not in our America. Will you say it with me? Not in our America. We're fighting against extremists who want to take away basic rights for women, immigrants, and LGBTQ people, and we say, not in our America. When corporate polluters try to roll back environmental protections and make this planet unlivable for our kids and grandkids, so that they can make some more short-term profit. We say, not in our America. When the richest man in the world takes a chainsaw to critical government programs just to help Trump pay for tax cuts for billionaires, we say, not in our America. This is our country. This is our future. And we know democracy is not a gift or a birthright. It's something you have to take care of. You've got to defend. Sometimes you've got to fight to keep it. And we are here. We're coming together to peacefully do that now, because our democracy is worth fighting for. So let's take all of our frustrations and fears and passion, and let's channel it into action. My friend Nancy Pelosi has a saying, we don't agonize, we organize. So you can count on me to do my part back in Washington to lead this fight, and I will be with you here as well. We're going to have many more of these rallies and protests. They're going to have to get bigger, and they're going to have to get louder. But standing together with millions of our fellow Americans, we can and will win this fight. Let's get to work. Every good protest needs like some anthems, some music, right?